Welcome to another video, and McDonald's has put out a recent tweet that I'd like to discuss. To celebrate the 40th anniversary of the McRib, the Golden Arch Juggernaut is giving away 10 free McRib NFTs, as you can see here. Now the contest ran from November 1st to November 7th, and the prizes will be given out on the 12th. So at the time of publication, the contest window is already closed, and there's a good chance the NFTs will have already been given out. But that's not the point of this video. For those who don't know, an NFT is a non-fungible token. Merriam-Webster defines it as a unique digital identifier that cannot be copied, substituted, or subdivided, that is recorded in a blockchain, and that is used to certify authenticity and ownership. These unique tokens, or limited edition tokens, often take the form of music files, video clips, and digital art, and NFT proponents like to tout the ability to easily certify authenticity and ownership on the blockchain. In a technical sense, a unique identifier is built into the code of each NFT, so even if you save a copy of that token for free, it's easy enough to certify who has the quote original. Now that doesn't mean if you saved an image, printed it out, and framed it, it'd look any different from my NFT that I printed out and framed. And only intellectual property laws, which most people ignore, stand in the way of you duplicating said unique work. But the certification aspect of NFTs is indisputable. NFT owners can transfer or sell their token in the same way people do physical pieces of art or collectibles, and anyone else who tries to do so is violating copyright laws. And I appreciate how NFTs enable digital artists to get credit for and sell their creations. I've worked with a ton of artists on publications with a physical and a digital component, and I assure you that digital art takes just as much skill as the physical sort. It's just a different sort of skill. And these days, with publishing moving inexorably to a fully digital environment, artists will often train on the physical and the digital side. It's just good business. And for that reason, I think NFTs can be tremendously beneficial. And in my research for this video, I was actually surprised to learn that 13 of the top 15 most expensive NFTs ever sold were legitimate pieces of digital art, with Every Days, the first 5,000 days, by famed digital artist Mike Beeple Winkleman, selling for $69.3 million. The NFT was a collage of 5,000 of Beeple's earlier artworks.
Is it a bubble? I think there is a very good chance. There could be a bubble. We sort of value things. It's like if everybody wants it, well then it has value. I mean, what makes a Louis Vuitton purse have value? It's just brown like leather purse.
So I appreciate how NFTs allow digital artists to get paid, but it seems like the NFTs grabbing most of the headlines are the sports clips, like an iconic dunk from LeBron James, which sold for $1 million, or historical tweets like the very first tweet from Twitter co-founder and CEO Jack Dorsey, which sold for $2.9 million, or the original World Wide Web source code, which sold for $5.43 million. In other words, NFTs that didn't take a great deal of skill to create. And I'm not talking about the subjects of the NFTs. It takes a lot of skill to do what LeBron James does. It's just whoever created an NFT out of it didn't put in the same effort as, say, a digital artist. So to swing this back to McDonald's, I'm genuinely mystified as to why anyone would even want a McRib NFT. The physical value of a real McRib is worth more than a McRib NFT, which is essentially worth nothing. And I get it that the biggest value multiplier of art, digital or physical, is the intangible qualities we attach to it. Who did it, what it means, and our subjective appreciation for it. But I'd hazard a guess that the value of NFTs are even more subjective than physical art, and I'll admit, it's entirely possible I just don't understand a new artistic medium. Physical art has grown and matured for thousands of years, possibly more. If NFTs establish themselves as a permanent artistic medium, then those digital McRibs could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. But if they're just a fad, then like thousands of junk cryptocurrencies, the McRib NFTs won't even be worth the canvas they weren't created on. Thanks for humoring me on this long rant. As always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.